Okay, so today we're going to continue going over how to graph parabolas and identify different things from those parabolas. But in this case, the parabola is written in a different form. So we need to change this to be written in a form where we can tell what the vertex is and tell what A is. So in order to do that, we're going to get our squared variable, which are the y's. So I have y squared plus 8y. We're going to keep that on the left, and we're going to get rid of this x minus 12. So we're going to subtract x and add 12 to both sides. So we end up with y squared plus 8y. I'm going to leave a little space, is equal to negative x plus 20. Then I need to, in order to get this into proper form, I need to complete the square on this left-hand side. So in order to complete the square, I'm going to take half of 8, which is 4, and square it to get 16. So I'm going to add 16 there, and I need to add 16 on this side too to maintain the equality. So then I'll factor this completing the square, so I get y plus 4, and that whole thing is squared, and that's equal to negative x plus 36. Now for this side to be in the proper form so I can tell what the vertex is, I need to factor out whatever my coefficient of x is. So my coefficient of x is that negative 1 right now. So I'm going to factor out a negative 1. So I have y plus 4, that is still squared, and I'm going to factor out a negative 1. And I am left with x minus 36. Now this is in a form where we can identify the different parts. So I can identify my vertex, which is going to be 36 comma negative 4. I can identify my a value, which is this coefficient. Once I factored it out, it's this coefficient divided by 4 is my a value, so negative 1/4. And then because I can see that the y is squared, I know that it's going to open left or right. And since my a value is negative, I know it opens left. So those are just a couple things that we can identify right away. But the main idea of what I wanted you to do right now was take the original form that this was written in and change it into a form where we can graph, where we can identify different pieces, and do all of that much easier. Okay, so that is what I expect you to be able to do today.